Hey y'all, this is AL Thick Madame. I'm gonna try to make this a short video, but it's made it's gonna be made with someone in particular in mind, and that person goes by the name of Bondy Blue on YouTube. She is a YouTuber that I've been following for years, and I was following her when she would get like a couple of hundred views here, a couple of hundred views there, no foot traffic, or very little foot traffic was going to and from her page or whatever. And I'm just so glad that my friend actually kept telling me. She was like, oh, I watched this person. And, I looked her up. And what's strange is I looked her up and I did my little, I'm like, okay, I'm the type of person where I'm like, oh, I'll give this the one episode treatment or something like that. So I looked and I found a video. I was like, okay, this is something that I can relate to. Let me see what she's talking about. Let me see what it's hidden for. Girl, it's so hilarious. That's one thing. The things that you say, they are things, a lot of the things that you say are things that we say back home. And I'm from Alabama. We say back home, or I have not heard anybody back home say it a long time. So a lot of that stuff, it's crazy that a lot of the things that Louisiana folks say, a lot of Alabama folks say. So, girl, I remember the first time I actually paid attention to you saying certain words, girl, it's like I might actually be in the middle of doing something else, and I'll have you playing in the background, talking about whatever you're talking about that particular day. And then you'd be like, yeah, I gotta see what this hit for. I was like, what? It's like I look up instantly like, wait a minute. No, she didn't. Like, you literally do say a lot of things that we say. I don't know where it came from, but it's stuff I've been saying my whole life. And I'd be like, oh my gosh. So, despite how you have been feeling lately, you need to know that you are appreciated, and myself, and I know a whole lot of other people who are fans of yours. We love you, girl. We are so proud of you. I'm glad that, you quit your job despite what's going on with you financially in this moment, because there are times that places will make you feel that you are not wanted. They will make you feel like, you need to do all this stuff, and they don't even appreciate you. And I've been there before. I have been in a situation like that before, where I am one of the few people, like, no matter where I work, I don't care if I work what is considered to be the lowest of low jobs. I'm the type of person that I'm going to do the absolute best. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily just do my best. I'm going to do the best. I'm going to outdo anybody who's ever been before me. Like, that's just the type of person I am. I'm like, okay, I got to do this. And I'm just trying to make sure I'm on it. Like, I always get complimented on things like that. And it's like, to me, when you do your videos and, even when you let us in and show us a little bit, of your world, which we do appreciate, by the way, we feel a lot closer to you, even though a lot of us may never meet you. And even if we do meet you on one of those cruises and all the little meetups that y'all do from time to time, stuff like that, it helps us to feel like we are related to you, or we are friends with you. So, I mean, I need for you to understand that we really do appreciate what you do. There are times that I feel miserable. I'm going all the way through it in my life. And I just be like, ugh, Lord, let me just go on YouTube and see what's going on. And I go on there and one of your videos will pop up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't watched this. And then I'll watch something and I'll get my entire life. And I'm just like, now I feel better. Like, yay, I'm glad. I'm glad that I did this. Now I feel a little bit better in my life. So, despite everything that you've been going through, just know that It's not going unseen. You're not being treated as we don't appreciate you like you have been in other places when in other times in your life, because we the fans, we really do appreciate you. We really do appreciate the content that you put out, the time that we know that it takes for you to do it, despite what your job title was before. You know what I'm saying? Just because this is something that you've done for years upon years and you went to school for certain things, I mean, that's still time consuming. You do have a husband, you do have family, you do have friends, you know, you do have a life outside of YouTube. So, I mean, for you to sit there and take the time to edit things and, you know, be able to do that, girl, I wish I could do it. I can't even do it. One day I will figure it out, or have, you know, people to be able to do it for me if I ever go past what I am now. But, just keep your head up, stay in the game, stick with it. Nothing that you've done so far is going unseen. There are people who you would never think. The things that you put out there are so many people who are actually thinking of ways now to support you and back you. So don't worry about the money that you say that you're going to need. Don't worry about that computer. Don't worry about those bills. Don't worry about it, because some kind of way is going to happen. And I'm glad that you have some sense of knowing that, a way is going to be made, even though you don't know how. So, just keep being you. I appreciate how you are unfiltered and you just tell it like it is. Like, there have been situations where I have had full on conversations / arguments with people about something that has happened in the world. And then you would end up doing it on your show and you would say exactly what I said. And I would have to text my friends, family, or whoever and be like, Bondy said the same thing that I said. My friends would be like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, look, I mean, we are seeing things from a completely different perspective. And y'all are just like, oh, let's just go. To me, a lot of times it just seems like a lot of people are like, okay, let's go with the masses and see what the masses are saying. Instead of, actually trying to say, okay, let me look at this whole situation. Let me make sure I'm looking at it right. I want to get all this information in. And factor in, the way that you were raised, or, whatever the situation is, whatever it calls for. But girl, you be getting me through. You really do. You are everything. Like, you really are. You are an inspiration to so many people. Whether you know it or not, you are so inspirational. I just really hope that, God will bless you and Lyric soon with a baby or two. Maybe he'll bless you twice real quick. You go ahead and get that out the way. So, because we know how you are about getting your body back right. And your body is everything, by the way, girl. So, I'm really hoping that everything will pan out. So don't worry about that. I have friends who could not conceive, have been trying to conceive. They and their husband have been trying. And they were about to give up. And, time passed by. They were about to give up. They had tried everything and nothing was working. Then out of nowhere, baby came. Healthy, strong. So, girl, don't give up. Everything is going to happen in due time. Maybe it's just not time for you to do that yet. Maybe God has a few more things that he want to put in place for you, in order for you to be successful and not have to worry even more about any kind of bills or anything coming up financially. So he's probably setting up some stuff for you. I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like it's just not your time yet for y'all to have the baby. So, but who am I? That's just my thought. That's my opinion on that. But I really do hope that y'all are able to conceive when it's time, when y'all are ready. Even though y'all say y'all are ready, I'm just saying in God's time, when he's ready for you to have it, you'll have the baby or babies. But yeah, I hope that you are having a better day than you did yesterday, and that you will have a wonderful week. Everybody who is watching this video, I hope that you are already subscribed to her channel. And if you're not, I hope you'll go ahead and go over there. If I don't forget, I'm going to put the link to her channel on there just in case you didn't catch it. But her YouTube name is Bondy Blue. BondyBlue. All together. I hope I spelled that right because I'm really tired if you can't tell. I just got home from work. I'm just in the car. But anyway, girl, have a nice day. And I will see you, I guess, in the comment section or on Facebook because we're friends on Facebook, girl. Have a good one.